This is one of the most commonly played traps in the English opening, where the English starts after c4, a very rare opening, and our opponent's most common move is to go e5. Now here our main setup is going to go g3, fianchettoing this bishop and putting our knight behind the c-pawn that we pushed. And these are going to be our first moves almost no matter what our opponent plays, so let's say knight f6, getting ready to castle. We go bishop g2, fianchettoing our bishop, and after the most common bishop c5, we can go knight c3, and after their knight comes out to c6, this is going to be a very common setup you will see if you play the English. And now we are ready to fight in the center, starting with e3, preparing a strong d4 pawn push. And here your opponent is going to play two main setups with their center pawns. One is going to be aggressively fighting in the center with d5, and we went over how to play against that in the part 1 of the English opening guide, but in this video we're going over their other common setup, which is d6, a much more positional and non-confrontational approach. Now here we are bringing our other knight to e2 to help support a d4 pawn push, and after their most common castles, we can also castle here. And in this extremely common setup in the English, the second most common move in this position is a huge blunder, which is bishop e6. And this is such a common move against the English opening because our c-pawn is often unguarded, but now they have to deal with our very important d4. And not only are we attacking their bishop on c5, but after they capture and we capture back, whether they go bishop b4 or simply retreat with the bishop, now we push forward with d5. And now you see that when they put their bishop out on e6, they walked right into this extremely common d4 and d5 fork.